Hey guys, so we're gonna do a wee bit different today. We're actually gonna commentate over this. Audio wasn't working that night, which was quite funny. But yeah, this was a Dino v Dino mirror match, and if I remember correctly, it was my opponent that goes first. So at the minute, as you see, we're just kind of getting our stuff set up, ready to go. No mulligans. But yeah, that this was a fun game if I remember correctly. Excuse for the noise. I'm a wee bit unwell today, but I'll do as best as I can to keep up with the commentating. So I think we're just waiting for the timer. Yep, hatching into Koromon, devolving into Ukomon for one. Memory choking me to start my turn. Hatching into my own Koromon, which was quite funny. I think is whenever we both realised we're both doing the mirror match. No rookies, so using the training to add the other training. I think I was kind of hoping that I would draw into a rookie. Didn't turn out that way. Raising Ukomon, taking the shiny Dino one, and hatching another egg. Digivolving into another Ukomon for one. This was an open pass as well. But kind of, well, I feel like I might have been struggling the most. Going for another training. Adding Gotsumon, placing the scramble to the bottom of the deck. Playing another Garnet Memory Bust. Taking the Agumon that was definitely needed. So promoting the Echo, doing the search, taking the Ryutaru, bottom decking the rest, cracking the egg, and then sacking Echo effect. Taking the Agumon, bottom decking the training, and the Master, digivolving in the Agumon at the back. Then in the Tyrannomon for two. Swinging the security with Echo. Tyrannomon X antibody, drawing from Koromon. Swinging a security again with the other Ekomon. Hitting security Tyrannomon, plays itself out. Drawing one off the Koro. I think we got asked by a judge were they both not supposed to trigger at the same time. It's like, but it was already counteracted with the sack and check anyway, so it didn't really fix it. Well, it fixed itself anyway. I do remember that my opponent did say this was a green base, and I was trying to figure out how it was green base because it's a red Koromon egg, and he explained to me that yeah, the option cards in the single Taiga makes it a green base, and I was like, I don't understand that, but it's fine. And the dog agrees with me. Got it. Oh yeah, plus 3000, Digivolve in the Agumon in the back, Digivolve in the Master for one. And then remembering that there's a plus 2k inheritable from the Tyrannomon as well. Cracking the other training for 2 into Dinomon. I think I just wanted to try and catch up with the damage that was already being done. which gave him 3 Ryutaris on the board. Another one that he played out at the end of his turn, but 2 from the security. It's just like, damn. And then just digivolving into Tyrannomon in the back. Promoting, gaining 3, plus 3,000. In the X antibody for 0. So it has plus 5, plus 7. I believe he does swing here into the Dinomon. This is the joys of the mirror match in Dino v Dino. Who's going to call whose bluff first? And my opponent called my bluff. I had nothing. Excuse me. So, swung in Dinomon, triggering the X antibody because of Tyrannomon underneath, reduced the blush cost by 2, into Metal to de-digivolve, and then tapping the Ryutaru to digivolve. Does he Ryutaru? Triggers Fortitude, Piercing check, being Agumon. That's right. This is what he did. He wanted the memory choke me and make sure that I had a clear board. This is the decision. Am I going to raise or am I going to keep? Nope, I'm going to keep in the back and just go tie Camille. So no memory gaining for my opponent because I have no Digimon effects, just digivolves into the Retaliation Agumon. Swinging the security, doing 2 checks. Well over the 14k buff. He's got plus 4,000, making it what 17. And I believe he missed the draw from the Koromon egg. The mirror match back and forth. Oh my god, it was funny. Playing a green memory boost. Adding the Paladin mode Ace. So I'm like, right. It's got its de-digivolve protection and everything is gone, so let's go for it. I still have the buff on my side, which is fine, so I'm going to swing into it with the Tyrannomon, triggering the effect, going into my own metal to de-digivolve. And then able to swing over it, get rid of the board, clear, just keep everything, you know, okay. So we were trading back and forth a wee bit here, and it was quite funny. Going into my own Dinomon now. And playing out Agu. Adding, I think it was the BT14 Tyranno. Yep. Putting the Master Metal to the bottom. I know putting him to 3 wasn't the best idea, but it was the only idea I had. Promoting, gaining 3. His Tyrannomon gains plus 3000 with retaliation, and then the EX8 core 1 to pop a rookie basically. My opponent now trying to figure out what he's got in hand to get over Dinomon. Because it does have the protection of being de-digivolved and returning the hand or deck, so it had to be like broken over. So going in the X antibody. Swinging in the Dinomon. Is he swinging in Dinomon? Okay, he's taking the extra precaution by crashing the green memory boost. So he swings in the Dinomon, triggers the X antibody, or triggers the Coromon first, then to pop the Aggie, then going in for 2 in the Master, nothing to suspend, trigger the Ryutaru, going into the Dino, pops my Dino. I trigger the Fortitude, and then I trigger my Dino, suspend nothing, and pop his, and then he does his Fortitude, suspend the mine, and popping mine. It was funny. It was just more like we knew we were going to trade with each other. Hard plays Agumon for 3. Whiffs on the search. I was happy to see that medieval Gallimon go to the bottom. And then another green memory boost. Excuse me. Taking the BT11 Tyrannomon. Unsuspend, draw, crack an egg, gain a memory. Digivolve Niage and draw. Hard playing out Agumon. Taking my own BT11 Tyrannomon. And then hard digivolving into it to play another Ryutari, and I had nothing. I was spent. I think my opponent was overthinking stuff, thinking I may have had a like level 5 ace as a funny tack, and it was like, no, you already had it. And I think this is where I was kind of asking, I was like, how's this green base? It's red eggs. And it was like, option cards. I was like, okay, I don't get it, but okay, it's fine. But it was still, it was still fun to see a different build for it. And I think I was like saying about whenever I think green build, I think of like running BT2 Agumon, which is green, or BT11 Agumon being green, with like Koromon eggs and stuff, and using green staples like the Pomimon and Terriermon stuff for stopping your opponents from like gaining memory or playing Digimon by effects, everything else. It was quite fun to bounce back ideas as well as like thought processes for for the deck. So now we're getting set up. I believe I said I was going second, and I think that was the thing that shot me in the foot. Was not giving myself a additional time to set up going first. But we will see. Okay, I went for the mulligan. When my opponent started, I gave him a quick exit power shuffle. Go for one. The memory choked me. Digivolving in the Koro. Digivolving in the structured deck Agumon. And then for 2, going into Tyranno. Promote, do the search. Adding Ryutaru, bottom decking a Scramble and Master. Cracking the egg. Digivolving the Agumon. That's right, there was a camera glitch problem. Swinging into Koro, well, into the Agumon, clash. And playing the agility for 2, getting the almighty whiff. Game +3. Going the X antibody for 0. And then plus another 3 with the inheritable, so +6. Swinging in the security, triggering the X antibody for 2. They go into Master. Just the memory choking the opponent a wee bit. And this was for 14. One check. And then still keeping, so that was 11k. Cracking the agility. Going the Tyranno for 1. Play the Ryutaru because BT11 just plays a play cost 3 timber. Amazing. And then I remembered I didn't actually show how many security I have. So quickly grabbing that dice. Especially with online events, I like the fact that we use the dice. Just sometimes you can't really see how many security there is. So getting to see that, it helps a lot. And then decided to actually use my memory gauge, even though that we know what's happening. Okay, hard playing the Agumon, taking Tyranno, bottom decking the was it Retail and Agumon and the Tyranno. Digivolve. You see that I didn't really move the dice to show DP buff because it's pretty much the same. It's 3k. Swinging in the security, using the Agumon effect, Master Fortitude. We're going to suspend our, well, eventually suspend our Master to delete his line. For 4, just playing out Tai Kamiya, and he will gain a memory from the start of his main, from the Ryotaro, putting him 2. This was a fun game. Retail Agu in the Tyranno, and then playing out training, grabbing the X antibody, bottom deck in the Yuko. Well, I go to 3 anyway. Draw. I'm deciding if I promote or not. I think I just keep in the raiding area. And then hard digivolve into my own Dinomon. Suspend itself, just I'm taunting my opponent to hit me, I dare you. Going in the X antibody. Remembering that there is a plus 3k, then 2k inheritable. Swinging in the triggering X antibody to go into metal to de-digivolve, cracking the Ryotaro for 3 into the Dinomon and to pop it, which means none of my security was actually touched that turn. I believe I keep in the reason. Nope, I promote. For 3, BT11, Tyranno, draw, lucky draw. So this cannot be digivolved or anything, so I just play out training for 2, adding Searcher Agu. And then he gains a memory going up to 3 at the start of main. Playing out Agumon just to suspend the Tyranno. Swings into it. Trashes top of my security. And then piercing for 2 checks. Hitting a Garnet. I think this actually made me take the decision of, like, if I take out the 2 EX2 Agumons, because I'm not really using them, and put into retail Agumons, just to have that synergy of having against the mirror match to do the retail bounce back and forth. Does he grab the medieval? Nope, he goes for the master, putting medieval to the bottom. Did I say right? Tie puts me a 3, draw, H, gain a memory from the Ryotaro. So I've got all this memory, what the hell can I do with it? Digivolve in the Agumon at the back. Crack the Garnet, go up to 6. I hard play Searcher Agumon for 3. Adding Dinomon, placing Tyranno and Metal Tyranno to the bottom. Then I suspend the Agumon to, and his Agumon for 7, play at the medieval, activate its effect to pop the dino one. Which triggers Fortitude, and then he plays it out, suspends the medieval, attempts to pop the medieval, going, well, you have to delete the lowest DP, being the Agumon. He's like, ah, shit. Cracks trading, goes in the Tyranno, gains plus 3000 on the wind digivolving. Going in the X antibody for 0, now it's got plus 5 for the turn. Cracks a trade in for 1. Goes in the master. Goes in the Dynamon for 4. The pop. Swings the security. Just the master. And swings for game. I think he was worried about hitting in the ace, which I did have in hand. He's like, is this bait? Just, you want me to swing with the Dynamon first? And I was like, yeah, kinda. But all in all, this was a really fun game. We did have a good laugh and joke. We were asking questions about the green build, getting more discussion about it. And we were both talking about the Rust Tyrannomon, so I actually pulled out my Rust Tyrannomon deck and everything, and was showing him my spicy builds, and he's like, damn. I've showed him about the Digimon being in it and all, and he's like, you missed the Digimon era, BT11, but it was still really fun. But no, this was a fun game. Win or lose, it's a card game. You're supposed to enjoy it. It's not really a competitive format. It's not like regionals or an Ultimate Cup or something like that. So you laugh it off and have fun with it. This is where you don't want to really be salty or be aggro to your opponent, because there's no point. Just go and enjoy the game the way it's supposed to be enjoyed. But yeah, that was the round 2 of an online locals, because round 1 technically didn't happen because my opponent didn't actually arrive. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you're ever wanting to check out anything else, Digimon or just random game related, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.